Hello, this is Fadi Al-Fayoumi. This is assignment 12.1 for the Capstone A project at Washington State University MBA program. And today we're talking about the vein clinic business model, particularly with the key partners for the success of the clinic. The total numbers of the gurus spoke to so far was 4, but for this particular assignment, it was 3. And the total number of the patients or customers spoken to is 10 for this week. So we're going to go ahead and move to the business model canvas, and the key partners for us will be number 1, Valley Baptist Medical Center, which is the hospital affiliated with the clinic. Number 2 will be the medical companies providing the supply materials for the radiofrequency ablation devices, the laser fibers, the sclerotherapeutic agents to be used as a treatment models, and the diagnostic materials provided for the diagnosis of the vein disease. The patient feedback with the mouth-to-mouth word is going to be a major referral for the clinic based on the success rate and based on the results obtained by those patients to give them to the others, and they come back to the clinic for their feedback. The insurance companies, which are going to be the major payers for what's defined as a disease status, not a cosmetology status for the patient's conditions. And finally, and most important, is the primary care doctors and the specialists, which are going to be one of the major referral sources for the clinic, and therefore is considered a key partner in this issue. So when we discussed that issue with the gurus, we asked him in a questionnaire format, who are the key partners? And who are the key suppliers? Which key resources we should be using to be considered a partner? Which key activities do partners perform? What's the motivation for partnership, optimization, economy? And we have talked about reduction of the risk when we consider partnership, not only for the benefit of the optimization, but how can we also reduce the risk involved, particularly in the initial phase, which is a key phase for the success of the clinic. What value can I offer my partners that support their operation? How of an importance do we consider the affiliation with the hospital in terms of both success for the clinic and also for reducing the risk initially and for the long term for the cost and other possibilities of risk involved when we affiliate with the hospital? And how much of a key is the insurance company's involvement in this as a partner for the clinic? And of course, the primary care resources, referrals, and by the specialist also. So the gurus were actually very positive in terms of partnership with the hospital, partnership with the primary care doctors and the specialist, the importance of keeping communication with the patients about the expected results, and when they see that results to be exactly what they have been promised, or at least very close to what they've been promised, and they're not being over or under promised, how the mouth-to-mouth word of those patients will become a very important partner for the success of the clinic. So the gurus were on board when it came to the hospital affiliation, the involvement of the insurance companies, the patient's feedback as an important partner, and of course, customer satisfaction, particularly when it comes not only to the patients, but the primary care doctor. So you promise something to the patients, you deliver it to the patients, you've got pictures before and after, and you give that feedback to the primary care doctor, to the referring physicians, because a lot of those primary care doctors will look at the pathology, they might not have taken pictures themselves, and as time goes by, they will look at it and there's still some element of residual, and they might not look at it as, wow, that was awesome, that was great, that was perfect. Well, but when they look at the pictures before and after, and they see the major difference in the improvement, which is 80 to 90%, but not essentially 100%, then they can objectively evaluate the success rate achieved by the vein clinic therapeutic model offered. When we came to the patients, when we offered the questions about the key partners issues, the patients were excited about the importance of the results, the primary care doctor referral, but they sure showed that they are on the opposing side as far as the affiliation with the hospital. It's kind of expected. In my view, the affiliation with the hospital will be very important for reducing the initial risk, particularly when it comes to the cost And I think for the marketing strategy, that the hospital will have a stronger marketing strategy with their financial resources and their software being used compared to the clinic. And therefore, the value of each partnership here will be that the hospital will reduce the risk, reduce the expenses, improve the marketing. Insurance carriers will improve the marketing and the quality control, particularly with the better reimbursement being an issue here. So we have to make sure that our documents are in order. The PCP and the specialist, as we talked about it, and for the patients will be the word of mouth. Thank you.